Alright, so to be fair, this isn't really a jetpack in that it allows you to fly around. It's more like just a double jump.
Claire, you there?
Right here, Jason. You okay?
I'm fine. Some kind of, I don't know, jetpack. Some armor I saw.
Can it fly us out of here?
Don't think so. Short burst, but I'm getting around faster.
Find that armor you mentioned. That'll get us both out of here.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Not really a whole lot to say here. The combat encounters are all very simple, so just follow the blue line on your map to your next destination. Although before you get there, I highly recommend you take a small detour here and grab yourself one of the health upgrades. Now I'm going to use a technique known as wall jumping. It's fairly simple, but what you have to realize about it is that you have to be moving towards the wall in order to jump off of it. If you're moving straight up and down or away from the wall, you won't cling to it, you'll just fall down. And then once you're up here, jump off of this wall, climb up here, and you'll find your next health upgrade. And then to get back, just drop down, but not all the way. If you fall all the way down and into the water, you will have to take the minecart again to get back. Alrighty, coming up in one of the next rooms is the single most annoying enemy in the entire game, the Dark Trooper. These guys carry a coil rifle, which is a really powerful gun that you'll eventually get access to. They carry hook shots that allow them to cling to the ceiling like so, and they occasionally toss grenades. Their grenades are extremely powerful, so I recommend avoiding them at all costs, and so is their gun. But then at the same time, they are massive fucking bullet sponges, and they seem to be immune to headshots when they're clinging to the ceiling like this. There really is no good way to kill these guys, and you will get yourself killed trying to kill them a lot. Fortunately, the last save room isn't too far away, so you're just gonna have to keep trying this until it works for you. Once the Dark Trooper's down, though, the rest of the room is really easy. There's just one more guy with an SMG, and you can even shoot him off screen. If you're really low on health after this fight, which I was until I leveled up, don't worry too much about it because there's not really a whole lot of combat in this section, and then there's an infinite health case before your next major combat encounter. So you're going to do exactly what that soldier didn't want you to do. Open this protective grating, and then shoot the pipe. I apologize for not using my flashlight here, but if you turn on your flashlight, all the things that you need to shoot will glow orange, so you'll know what you need to shoot. There you go. See, now they're glowing orange now I've turned my flashlight on. There's one guy with an SMG here. You can either kill him or you can just stay under him and ignore him entirely. And if you do that, you'll end up drowning him. Alright, infinite health replenish case. Here comes our next combat encounter, which is made really easy because the infinite health replenish case is in the previous room. So anytime that you take a whole bunch of bullets and find yourself low on health, just go back and just touch the case and you'll have full health. I've really never had any problems with this encounter because of that case, so I really don't think I need to talk you through this one. I apologize for the black screen there, but it just turns out that I was so close to the wall when I punted that bomba that the camera was basically inside the wall. Now this combat encounter coming up is a little tougher because we don't have an infinite health case to rely on. Now this is not normal in that they noticed me as soon as I walked in the room while I was still up on this pipe. Now, what I do recommend is fighting from up here, and you'll notice that some of those bullets are blue. That is a dark trooper. The way that I recommend you take him down is to just stay up here and bounce grenades his way. For some reason, this guy doesn't seem to have a hook shot, so he won't evade the grenades, and I can usually take him down with 6 grenades. And now he's down. And what you can actually do here is fight the entire rest of the encounter from up here on this pipe. If you move back ever so slightly, you'll be able to aim down at the enemies that are in the background across that bridge. There's some health packs over here on the right, and then head up and out.
What do you think? Is the Cubs here? It would take the entire country falling apart for the Cubs to win. Not even that. After we liberate San Francisco, we'll liberate the Cubs from Chicago. That'll make us later.
Come on, not again.
Surrender immediately!
Yeah, right. Let's see if you can swim.
Okay, this is going to be Giant Robotic Tarantula Round 2. The way you kill this guy is actually not by attacking him directly, but by shooting the colored orange pipes similar to what you did before, and raising the water level until you drown him. There's really not a whole lot to say here, just avoid those missile barrages by not being in line with that red laser target, and then shoot the orange pipes in order to raise the water level.
Lucky.
This next room shouldn't give you too many problems, just realize that there's 2 more soldiers that spawn after you kill the first 2. Shoot the 2 turrets here in the camera to unlock the door, and you can find your next piece of equipment, the scuba mask.
Scuba time.
Alright, now you can breathe underwater, and you should immediately take advantage of that by hopping over this shelf, swimming under here, and grabbing yourself a passkey component. Now there aren't too many, but this is one of them. This item is basically hidden on the map if you're not playing on Insane, because it's in the same room where you pick up the scuba mask, so it doesn't appear on the map at all. You need to know that it's here and pick it up right away. Now, as for this part, despite the fact that these guys can shoot down on you from this bridge, you actually can't shoot them from here. The bridge completely blocks your bullets, even your grenades, so you can't fight from down here. You'll have to go around. Now, instead of charging in like an idiot, cling to the side of the wall and then shoot them from there so that they really can't get a shot on you. The way out is through this grenade panel on the floor. And then you've been in this room before, but now you're going to have a guy with a Gatling gun. As you might expect, your main form of taking cover here is going to be to dive underwater where he can't hit you as easily. If that fight gives you any problems, the last save room isn't too far away, so I don't think you'll have too much trouble with it. And now it's all backtracking, but this time underwater, and there's really no combat here, so I'm just going to shut up. Except for this guy, but really, he's a total pushover. He may have a rocket launcher, but just wait for him to move his shield out of the way and shoot him in the head. You may notice that this is the same room where we had that infinite health resupply case, but now it's gone and all you have is standard health packs. Really shouldn't be a big deal though. Alright, you're getting to the part where this water lets out. As soon as you pass through this door, mash B in order to assassinate this guy instantly. And now because you're coming up behind the Dark Trooper, you can walk right up next to him and shoot him in the head. Just don't get so close to him that he notices you and activates his hook shot. Then you're screwed. Believe it or not, pistols do a lot of damage on Insane, so you want to avoid being shot by this guy at all costs. So instead of jumping up there with him and trying to assassinate him, you're going to want to jump and fire a grenade in midair to take him out. And now instead of taking the minecart, you actually don't need to clear this gap. You have the scuba mask, so you can swim straight down. Before you get too far, though, I recommend you go over here and grab the pass key. These underwater torpedo things basically act like bombas, just don't touch them and then shoot them to kill them. They usually drop health packs. Alright, here's going to be your next major combat encounter. First, take out the soldiers quickly, because you have a Fomba to worry about. And if he foams you while the soldiers are still alive, they will shoot you and you will take a lot of damage and there won't be a damn thing you can do about it. So make sure the soldiers are down quickly and then you can grenade the Fomba. From here, jump up to this moving set of bars. Use your jetpack to transfer to this ladder. There's going to be one guy here with a pistol. He shouldn't be a big deal. And that's going to do it for this section of the game. I'll see you in the next video where we're finally going to be getting the foam gun.